Is human existence just one big mistake? Have you ever stopped to think about how you ended up here? Right now? Existing, breathing, scrolling, probably avoiding that thing you're supposed to be doing. You. Yes, you watching this. You're the result of billions of cosmic accidents. Let's start with the big one. A planet just the right distance from a star. Not too hot, not too cold. Earth sits in a sweet spot that's only 3% of our solar system. 3%. That's like finding the perfect parking spot at the mall on Black Friday. Except the mall is space, and Black Friday lasts for eternity. The moon? It's exactly the right size and distance to stabilize our planet's tilt. Without it, Earth would wobble like a drunk person trying to walk home. No seasons, no stable climate, no TikTok dances about pumpkin spice lattes. And here's where it gets real interesting. An asteroid, 66 million years ago, slamming into Earth. A rock the size of Manhattan, traveling at 45,000 miles per hour. This cosmic bowling ball killed 75% of all species, including the dinosaurs. Poor T-Rex. All those tiny arms, and he couldn't even high-five goodbye. But if that asteroid had been just 30 seconds earlier or later, it would have hit the ocean instead. The dinosaurs would still be here, and you'd probably be a tiny mammal hiding in a burrow, terrified of everything. Which isn't that different from Monday mornings. Your ancestors? They dodged plagues that killed 1/3 of Europe. They survived wars, escaped saber-toothed tigers, and made impossible choices with impossible odds. One wrong move, you wouldn't be here. The odds of you existing are 1 in 10^2, 685,000. That's a 10 followed by 2.6 million zeros. You are more improbable than counting every atom in the observable universe, twice. And yet here you are, probably eating cereal while watching this. So humans rise to the top. We became the apex species because we learned to throw things really well and talk about it. We built cities that reach into the clouds. We invented language with over 7,000 different tongues. We can say, I love you, in 7,000 ways, but still can't agree if pineapple belongs on pizza. Priorities, people. We mapped 200 billion trillion stars and made up stories about them. Oh look, that group looks like a guy with a belt. Let's call him Orion. Ancient humans were the original connect the dots champions. We tamed fire, split atoms, cracked the genetic code. We figured out that everything is made of tiny invisible particles, then convinced those particles to power entire cities. It's like magic, except with more math and fewer rabbits and hats. And then we start wrecking it all. We level forests at 27 soccer fields every minute. We dump a garbage truck full of plastic into the ocean every minute. Fish are probably having underwater meetings like, guys, what's with all the weird inedible stuff? We pump 36.3 billion tons of CO2 into the atmosphere annually. If CO2 were visible, the sky would look like a toddler's finger painting after they discovered brown paint. We build 13,080 nuclear warheads, enough to destroy every major city 40 times over. We're like someone who bought 40 fire extinguishers for a one-bedroom apartment, except these create really big fires. We've come within minutes of nuclear war at least 5 times since 1962. In 1983, one Soviet officer literally saved the world by thinking, this seems fishy. We owe our existence to healthy skepticism. Our next video is going to be about that Soviet hero, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. But here's the twist. We're also the only species that paints the sunset instead of just watching it. Every other animal thinks, pretty, now where's dinner? We think, I must capture this moment and make others feel what I feel. We're the emotional documentary filmmakers of the animal kingdom. Beethoven wrote his Ninth Symphony while completely deaf. We fall in love with fictional characters. We dream of flying, then build machines that take us to the skies and beyond. We sent robots to Mars while commenting heart emojis on cat rescue videos. We're simultaneously reaching for the stars and caring for the smallest creatures. We're complicated. We'll spend $100 billion on space exploration while people can't afford clean water. We'll cry at movies about fictional dogs dying, then scroll past real human suffering. We break. 280 million people have depression. That's more than Indonesia's entire population. We're walking around with invisible wounds, pretending everything's fine. But we also built. We've built hospitals that save 5.6 million lives per year. We've eradicated smallpox completely. We've reduced extreme poverty by 80% since 1990. We've learned that broken bones grow back stronger. And maybe broken hearts do too. Maybe humanity wasn't a mistake. What if we're a cosmic experiment? The universe asking, can a species smart enough to destroy itself be smart enough to save itself? We're version 1.0 of conscious life, still in beta testing, still working out the bugs. We're like a Jackson Pollock painting. From close up, it looks like chaos. Step back, and maybe there's a pattern. We screw up big time. We thought the earth was flat, the sun revolved around us, and margarine was healthy. Crime against humanity. But we learn. That's our superpower. We're the trial and error species. Heavy on the error, but we get there eventually. We evolve consciously. We used to think slavery was okay. Now we know better. We rise again and again. So the real question isn't, are humans a mistake? The question is, what are we going to do with this miracle? You're conscious right now. That's the universe experiencing itself. You're stardust that learned to wonder about its origin. This exact moment will never happen again. You're experiencing something that has never existed before and will never exist again. We can change. We've done it before. We went from thinking Earth was 6,000 years old to understanding it's 4.5 billion. We can change our minds. And when we do, we change our world. The next asteroid might be us, where it might be the fire we light in each other. Curiosity, compassion, hope. The world is burning, but it's not too late to become the water. Maybe that's what creation looks like mid-process. And maybe you, yes, still you, the person who didn't click away, you're here for a reason. To be part of the turning point when humanity grows up. Your kindness matters. Your choices matter. You are both insignificant in the vastness of space and absolutely essential to the story we're writing together. So the next time someone asks if humanity is a mistake, tell them we're not a mistake. We're a rough draft of something incredible. And the final version? That's up to us. That's up to you. Now stop scrolling and go be part of the solution. The universe is waiting to see what you'll do next. No pressure,